It is finally here. We get to start opening up some Baldur's Gate finally. Um, really excited to be able to open this one up. This is an older set that has a lot of stuff that we need for personal decks. There's some pretty good cards that are working with cards that have come out recently, so the price of this set has been going up recently. Um, yeah, let's just go ahead and crack this open. Let's see if we can get any of the ancient dragons. I'm hoping to get an ancient copper dragon, but we will take silver or bronze. Even brass. That did nothing. There we go. Alright, so we have got... I don't even know how many packs are in this. I think there's 24 or 18 packs in this. But every single pack has an etched foil card in it, whether it be a rare or a uncommon or rare or mythic. As long as it's a legendary artifact or creature, there is an etched foil in this box. So, alright, first one. Let's get this moved over just a little bit. Okay. Alright. Hey, look at that. It's an Ancient Copper Dragon extended art card. Let's hope that's a good sign, right? Island, Fire Diamond, Intercap, Sturge, Cloak of the Bat. Our first dragon right off the bat. Sapphire, ooh, Crystal Dragon. Thrakus the Butcher, a dragon peasant. Draconic Muralist. We're doing good so far. And our first rare card, Shadowheart, the Dark Justiciar. One of the main characters of Baldur's Gate 3, so that's fun. Maybe we can give her a Shadow Spear. Feywild Visitor, and our Etch Foil. Safana Kalimport Cutthroat. That's pretty, the way that foils up. I think that's the first etched foil we've ever had. So, that's nice. We'll put our etched foils there. Alright, Traverse the Outlands. This is a good card. Search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Put those cards onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. That's a really good card. Alright, Nira, Wild Mage. And then Avenging Hunter. A Dragon Ranger. Trample, when Avenging Hunter enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. So I believe that means you get to search the dungeon for something. Still haven't figured out that whole dungeon mechanic, but we will. And a dragon for our token. Alright. Not a bad first pack. Not a bad first pack at all. Alright.
Why do you have to stand and open them?
So I can look now at the camera, make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to. I don't know. You can move that if you want. Get closer.
I can't.
Why? Oh, gotcha. Okay. What is this, Merkel? Imagine being a god of death and being named Merkel. Yep, it is. Merkel, Lord of Bones. Alright, really pretty land cards in this. Mountain, Cloak of the Bat again, and... Hey, there's a card for your deck. Corlessa, Scale Singer. You may look at the top card of your library at any time and cast dragon spells from the top of your library. That's even the version we wanted for your deck, so that's amazing. Alright, Navigation Orb. Jade Orb of Dragonkind. There's another good one. Lapis Orb of Dragonkind.
All the orbs.
Right. Feywild Caretaker. Enters the battlefield, you take the initiative at the beginning of your end step. If you have the initiative, create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. So all these Feywild cards, we got this in Adventures of the Forgotten Realms too, a Feywild card. They all involve those fairy dragons, so that's pretty interesting. Ellen, Harbree's busybody. Inspiring leader. Another rare card, the Council of Four. Tavern Brawler. Ooh, Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy. Just a rare card, but another one of the better companions from Baldur's Gate 3. A rare in the etch foil. That's a good sign. Caves of Chaos Adventurer for a rare. There's so many rare cards in these. Like, that's what? This is our fourth rare just in this pack. Bale, Lord of Murder, a legendary god. As long as your life total is less than or equal to half the starting life total, Bale, Lord of Murder, has Indestructible. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and goad it. That's a pretty good effect, especially for a commander card. And an Underseller's Sweep for the holographic. Let's just put you with the rares, put our holographics there. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, we got 2 dragons. Well, we got 2 actual dragons. We got a whole bunch of dragon people. Let's see if we can keep it up. Come on.
Come on.
There we go. Alright.
Ah.
Get out of here, boo. Karlak as our art card. I'm hoping to pull her out of here as well. A holographic swamp.
Shh.
Amber Gristle O'Maul. And Gut True Soul Zealot. Hold on one second, you guys. Stop. They're around each other.
Odin! Knock it off!
Alright. Hoarding Ogre. This was in the last set as well. That's interesting. You've been caught stealing. Thieves' Tools was in Adventures of the Forgotten Realm as well. A lot of cards coming from both sets, apparently. Reelza Rail Kingpin. Erenicus Vile Duplication. Create a token that... I've heard of this card. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except the token has flying and isn't legendary if the creature is legendary. That's not bad. For most copy effects, the flying does not work, and it doesn't have that legendary rule, so you can't use half of them. So that's pretty damn good, honestly. Alora, Merry Thief. Minthara, another one of the more evil companions you can pick up in Baldur's Gate 3. Dragon Cultist, Cloakwood Hermit in the etch foil. Very nice. Commander creatures you own have at the beginning of your instep. If creature card was put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, create 2 tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. Attacked by the squirrels. Nice. Ravenloft Adventurer for a rare. Call of the Void and Virm's Crossing Patrol for a common, and then the Initiative for our token. And we shredded that pack. Oof.
That's pretty.
That is really pretty. I think that is gold, Ancient Gold Dragon. Oh, and look, it's got a Dungeons and Dragons style card, so you can use it when you're playing D&D. It has all of its stats and stuff like that on here. That's very cool. Alright, Plains. Wilson, Refined Grizzly. Thrakis the Butcher. Here's the other Orb of Dragonkind, Carnelian. A Fang Dragon. Draconic Lore. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a dragon. So it would be 3 and an island to draw 3 cards. That's decent at best. Young Blue Dragon. It's got an adventure on it to scry 1, then draw a card. I think they call that Surveil now. And then all it does is fly, and it's a 3/3. Alright, Lozan, Dragon's Legacy. Whenever you cast an adventure or dragon spell, Lozan deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to a target that isn't a commander. Interesting. Levon, another dragon. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is that spell's mana value. A lot of mana value stuff. Oh, here's Acolyte of Bahamut. That's another one for your deck. Very nice. Alright. Realza, we got her. Sword Coast Sailor. Looks like Ellen is the etch foil this time, so that's nice. Alright, Basilisk Caller for the rare. Equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. Good gravy. Turn your dragons into vampires. Basically what that card is. And then Geode Golems. Only one rare in that pack, but I think that kind of offsets everything else we've gotten. And then an Ox. Just an Ox. Not a strange Ox, not a talking Ox. Just an Ox. Moo!
So this one won't like explode into acid on you.
Right. Okay, who are you? This is Saravok Deathbringer. Our cards. Alright, Island, Moss Diamond, Warehouse Thief. Oh, we only got one of those this time. Interesting. Zentarium Bandit. You're confronted by robbers. Oceanus Dragon. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. Goad it. Universal Solvent. Kadira, Caller of the Small. Overwhelming Encounter. You look upon the Teresk. This is that giant dinosaur we got in Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. And he's got his own sorcery in this, or instant. You can run and hide, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn. Or gather your courage. Target creature gets +5/5 and gains indestructible until end of turn. All creatures your opponents control able to block that creature this turn do so. That's pretty cool. So I can't die and you've got to die to try and defend against me. That's really neat. Okay. Dinah here, Invoker Adept for a rare. A Flaming Fist. He always seems to be in that weird spot. The Council of Four in the Eshed Rare. Very nice. Gorian, Wise Mentor. Human Wizard. Candlelight Sage. And a Wizard class. Technically a list card, but it's from Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. That's interesting. We don't even have a spot for the list. I guess we will now. Put the list there. Worked out beautifully. Got that last pack out just in time to have a spot for the list. Is that even considered the list if it's from the last set? Alright. I think that's a Colossus Column. Mountain. Skanos Dragonheart. A Dragon Ranger. Whenever he attacks, he gets +XX until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among dragons you control, and dragon cards in your graveyard. Choose a background. Fire Diamond. Run away together. With a Mind Flayer? You've lost your mind. Alright. Ooh, Young Red Dragon. Can't block. Creates a treasure token with his adventure. Breath Weapon. Deals 2 damage to each non-dragon creature. Mystery Key. When equipped, creature deals combat damage to a player. Sacrifice this card. If you do, draw 3 cards. Alright. Oh, that's an uncommon. Cone of Cold. Juvenile Mist Dragon. That's pretty. Confounding Clouds. When Juvenile Mist Dragon enters the battlefield, for each opponent, tap up to 1 target creature that player controls. Each of those creatures doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. That's an interesting little effect. Sword Coast Sailor. Elminster, our first mythic, right there. That's beautiful. Okay, list cards, you're on to move. Alright. A legendary planeswalker, Elminster, for a spell slinging deck. That is awesome. Alright, Guild Artisan, Tavern Brawler in the Etch foil. Very nice. Cultist of the Absolute. Commander creatures you own get +3/3 and have flying, death touch, and ward. Pay 3 life. And at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. That's pretty cool. That might be good in Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 1 mana. 1 swamp mana to cast all this. That's really nice. Alright, and we gotta contact the other plane for the holographic and the initiative again. Alright, we're a third of the way through. We got our first mythic. Really hoping to get one of those ancient dragons. So let's see what we can do here. I've been seeing people average about 6 mythics a box and usually guaranteed at least 1 ancient dragon. So let's hope we can do that as well. Another Corlessa. Command Tower, Atrocious Experiment, Dream Fracture, Githzeri Monk, OG, the Exquisite Blade. With a name like that, you would have to be exquisite at something because, holy cow, people are going to make fun of that name. Sorry for anyone named OG out there, but I don't think you exist. Amdel Darian, and there's your commander. Beautiful. Miram Sentinel Virum. I had a feeling we would pull it out, but I wasn't 100% sure. That's nice. It's not the Etch foil version we want, but... Dude, would you stand up on your own, please? No? Just gonna be a butthead about that, huh? Stop! Alright. That's awesome. Did you want to see it? Yeah. Alright, Cloakwood Hermit. Criminal Pass in the Etch foil. That's pretty. The all black. Commander creatures you own have Menace, and this creature gets X plus X0, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. This is Etch foil. Mighty Servant of Loeko. It's a vehicle. Mazzy, True Sword Paladin. She's a halfling knight. That's funny, dude. She's like half the size of everyone else, but she probably bosses them around. Insufferable Balladeer. Just punch them in the face. I mean, what else can I say? And then Cult of the Waxing Moon for the list card again. Whenever a permanent you control transforms into a non-human creature, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. Probably really great for a werewolf deck. Alright. Another dragon for the list. Which one is this one? Yanax, Astral Hunter. Alright, we're starting off with a Mountain, a Marching Duodrum, Commander Lyra, a Breath Weapon, another Dragon, Shardolin Dragon. All it does is fly for 6 mana for a 4/4. That is horrible. Oh my goodness, that's bad. Seal Nurturer. Wow, the uncommon started early in this pack. If anyone sees any cards that are worth more than a few bucks that I'm not calling out, please say something in the comments. There we go. Cultist of the Absolute in the Etch foil this time. That's nice. Last one we got was just regular. Just a normal card. Basilisk Caller and a Lurking Green Dragon. Flying. Lurking Green Dragon can't attack unless defending player controls a creature with flying. He's a little scaredy boy and does not want to go do it by himself. Got Volo for the art card this time. Island. Wilson. Goggles of the Night. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, scribe 1. Okie doke. Psychic Impetuous. Martial Impetuous. Parasitic Impetuous. Just all the Impetuous. Patriarch Seal. Add 1 mana of any color for 3 mana. Untap a legendary creature you control. That's decent. It's like a Arcane Signet with extra stuff. Alright. Burnished Heart. That's cute. Look at that one. Just a little deer. Cast down. Right. That's the sound that deer make, in case people were wondering. I know I've done that twice in my videos, and people are like, is he clearing his throat? Nope, that is the sound that deer make, and I hate them because they always try to hit my car. Camera, I need you to stay straight for me, dude. Alright. Raga Draga. God, again, who names these poor people? Gorgut's Boss. Acolyte of Bahamut again. That's nice. Imawin, Mystic Trickster. Human Rogue Wizard. In the Etch Foil. Very nice. Nine Fingers Keen. Seems to be one of the more common rare cards I've seen. A Sharpshooter Elf. And Treasure. Treasure for our Ancient Copper Dragon that we are quite literally going to pull out of here. The bones have been read. I know what's going to come out.
The bones have been read?
The bones have been read.
Shaman?
Yes. No, I talked to the shaman about this. Sure did. He said, on your first try, you will get the Ancient Copper Dragon. Kaga. Shadow Archdruid. That heifer that I had to kill in Baldur's Gate because she tried to kill someone else. And Minthara, right back to back. They hate each other, but they're both bad people. Nimble Adept. Ambitious Dragonborn. He enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control and creature cards in your graveyard. If you don't put anything down on the field before him, he will just die the moment he hits the field because he has 0 defense. Draw a card, then discard a card for a Dragonborn Looter. Alrighty. 3 commons, then everything else is pretty much a uncommon or a rare. Halcyon, Emerald Archdruid. This is the big bear boy that everyone gets the funny memes over for having a sex scene in this game as a bear. That's always fun.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep, there's a sex scene in Baldur's Gate 3 involving this guy where he transforms into a freaking bear and has sex with whoever the hell it is that you choose for him to have sex with. Yep, that's a thing. Yeah, let that one sink in for a minute. Anyway.
But as a bear?
He's a druid who turns into a bear.
I know, but he does it as a bear.
He does it as a bear, sure does.
Who are the choices? Like other bears?
Nope, player characters. Yep, just let that sink in for a minute. Yep. Anyway,
Is fun.
we got Emerald Dragon on our hands. Instant adventure. Counter target activated or triggered ability from a non-creature source. That's always a fun little thing for green to do. No one's going to be expecting that to happen. Also has Flying and Trample for a 4/4, paying 6 mana, so it's kind of bad, but that instant ability is kind of nice, so who knows. We got an Amethyst Dragon, Flying in Haste, Explosive Crystal, deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets. A Topaz Dragon. We're just getting all the dragons in this pack. Can we get the Ancient Copper Dragon in this one? Flying in Death Touch. Creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. All the dragons right there. Good gravy. Commander Liara. Inspiring Leader. You just had to be in the pack twice, didn't you? Just had to be in the pack twice, didn't you? I really need this camera to stop. Let's just unplug this real quick and see if that helps. Maybe it's the cable that's doing it. Alright, Commander Liara for the Etch Foil. We literally just pulled her out, but you know, we'll get her again. That's fine. Alright, the Owlbear Cub that is now in my camp, chilling out with me in Baldur's Gate. And a Holographic Swamp. That's unfortunate. I wanted a holographic dragon. not the holographic swamp. Yeet. Ooh, a sign card for Karlak. That's nice. That's very nice. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, a forest. Thrakis the Butcher, Skanos the Dragonheart, Shiny Impetuous, Prophetic Prism, Wayfarer's Bauble, Safana, Undercollar Sweep, Moonshade Pixie. I don't think we've seen this one. Up to 3 target creatures gain flying until end of turn. Thank you, Tick. Flying, and when this card enters the battlefield, draw cards equal to the number of opponents who were dealt combat damage this turn, so up to 4. Feywild Visitor, Gale. Hello, Gale. Master Chef. Twice. How? Wizards of the Coast. Why is this a thing? Okie dokie. Oh, Safana, you were in the wrong spot. So are you?
Hey, you talk about me.
I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. Now we're good.
You're so weird on camera.
Ooh, another card for your deck. Monster Manual. Pay 3 and a forest. You can pay 2 and a forest for a sorcery adventure. Mill 5 cards and return creature cards milled this way to your hand. Then exile this card. You may cast this artifact later from exile. And then you pay the 3 in the forest to get it onto the field, and then you pay 1 in the forest and tap the card while it's on the field, and you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Right. Ooh, this card's so good. We got Glunch, the Bestower, as a rare holographic. That's nice. And a soldier token. Where is our ancient copper dragon at?
Don't jinx it.
He's going to be all the way at the bottom. He's going to be the last pack.
Don't do that to me.
He's going to be the last pack.
He's
I did that
probably,
specifically so everyone would have to stay tuned to see it.
Of course you did.
These are not repacks. I literally just bought these off eBay brand new from a shop, so I have no idea where they're at. Drillworks Mole, Dungeon Delver, Imoen OG.
Is there an option of not even getting it?
It is possible, but I haven't seen that happen yet, so let's not jinx it that way.
Okay.
Okay, Duke Older Raven Guard. This is Will's daddy. He is a rare edge foil this time. That's nice. Font of Magic, our next mythic card, an enchantment. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone this game. I don't know how good that is, but okay, it's a mythic. Let's just take it. Ravenloft Adventurer and Skanos the Dragonheart and the alternate artwork holographic. That's nice. And then a list card, a list rare card. Okay. Any player may pay 5 during their turn to destroy this dungeon. Choose and discard a card. Target player chooses a card in his or her hand and puts that card on top of the library. Play this ability as a sorcery. That's a neat little card. Alright. Not very often you get rare list cards, so that's always a nice little find, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That one looks like it's particularly old, too. It's got the older... Alright, we got a Brainstealer Dragon for the art card. Swamp. Marching Duodrome. There's the last Jade Orb we didn't have. Jade Orb of Dragonkind and Lapis of Dragonkind. Amber Gristle, Gut, Street Urchin. Ganax, here we go. Whenever Astral Hunter or another dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a treasure token. That's pretty neat. It's a very pretty dragon card. So we'll take it. Not our ancient copper dragon, but we will take it. Candlekeep Sage. Kaga in the etched foil this time. That's nice. Alright. Blade of Selves for our rare artifact. And Explore the Underdark for our holographic. Soldier. Soldier? Alright, 2 mythics. We need some more mythics. We've only gotten 2. We need some more. Elminster and the other one are not going to cut it. Forest. Mahadi. Sky Diamond. Band together. You meet in a tavern. Tavern Brawl. Inspired Tinkerer. Let's see. That's the commons. Guild Artisan, Swashbuckler Extraordinaire, Mazzy, True Sword Paladin for the rare again. Acolyte of Bahamut. There it is! There's your commander in the edge foil.
Hey.
Oh, I was hoping we would get it. Beautiful. Now we don't have to buy an 85-cent card. That's great. Undermountain Adventurer. Eldritch Pact. Target player draws X card and loses X life, where X is the number of cards in their graveyard. Alright, Null Warband for the holographic, and another rare off the list. What? Witch Maul Nephilim. Whenever you play a spell, you may put 2 1/1 counters on this one. Whenever Witch Maul Nephilim attacks, it gains trample until end of turn if its power was 10 or greater. Interesting. Ugly ass card, but kind of cool in the effect zone, so. Open up. See, this is the one. It's got the dragon in it. It's hard to open. Seriously, though, where the hell are all the mythics at? Alright, Swamp, Kaga, Minthara again. These two at the exact same spot. Alright. Fang Dragon, Draconic Lore. Treasure Keeper, Arcane Encyclopedia, Rug of Smothering. We haven't seen some of these. Campfire, Safana, Master Chef, Guild Artisan, the Edge Foil, Mirror of Life Trapping, Atrocious Experiment in the holographic. Ooh, that pack was rough. Definitely not the chosen one, especially as hard as it was to open. We got 3 packs left. Where's our Ancient Copper Dragons and the Mythics? We're supposed to get about 6 Mythics a box. This one has been trash. At least we got your card in the etch foil. I mean, there is that, so it's not all bad. But Tiamat's Fanatics, Mold Folk. Maybe you guys should get that looked at. Stop molding everywhere. Ooh, that's a pretty arcane signet. Look at that. Viconia, Hammers. Alright, we are getting a lot of copies in this box. Flaming Fist. There's Asterion as our rare card. Undermountain Adventurer as a holographic rare. And trash. Alright, 2 more. Ooh, it's got to be right here at the bottom, right? Hey,
if you stop saying it, it'll come out.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to get one in this pack or the next one. That's all that I'm going to say then. Okay, we got
You're
it.
not supposed to say that either. You're just supposed to shush.
I can't do that.
Oh, Lord.
Criminal Pass, Ambitious Cost, Siverus, Nightmare Speaker, a Snake Cleric Warlock. My dude, how do you hold a staff if you have no arms? Tavern Brawler, near a Wild Mage as a rare etched foil. And there it is! It wasn't copper, but it was an Ancient Brass Dragon. You were right. Saying that wasn't going to be in this pack did work.
I'm gonna slap you.
Whew! I'm so glad we did that. Ancient Brass Dragon as our pool. That's awesome.
I'm gonna slap you on camera.
It's not going to be the one we need or want, but it's still an Ancient Dragon, so we're going to take it in a holographic Deadly Dispute. That's worth a few bucks. Alright, last pack. There are absolutely no Ancient Dragons in this pack either. Not a single one.
That's not how that works.
I mean, it just worked for the last one. How can you say
That's
that?
no. That's not what I meant.
Not a single one. And now it won't be lying if there isn't one. Alright. Hollyfont, Forest,
What is your logic?
Oji, Zohan, Guiding Bolt, Pilgrim's Eye, Kinku Artificer, Scouring Heart. Sigil of Merkel. That's a cool looking card. Very nice. Modify Memory. Iron Mastiff. Alora the Merry Thief. It's like our friend Celine. Agent of the Iron Throne. Lulu! As the Edge Foil. Nice. She finally made an appearance. And finally, another Mythic. Majestic Genesis. Reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own in the battlefield or in the command zone. You may put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Really nice. And our last holographic is going to be a Colossal Badger. Alright. And then Volo's journal. We didn't get Volo, but we do have his journal. Poor bastard's probably lost it. Okay, well that's going to do it for this box. We are doing more Baldur's Gate very soon. I'm waiting on a pre-release box to hit. We were supposed to open it today, but it didn't come in time, so we just went ahead and opened up this. Altogether, 4 Mythics, 1 Ancient Dragon. Not the Ancient Dragon we wanted, of course, but an Ancient Dragon nonetheless. Still a good one. So let's hope we have better luck in our pre-release box. And then we will be doing a collector booster box very soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. In the meantime, this has been Memoria Gaming, a little box opening for y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day, and we will see you on the flip side. Bye now.